What's up, WolfPackers? It's your boys, the WolfPack. It's been about a week since Toy Fair. We let the dust settle a little bit, and we're going to bring you guys a review of everything Hasbro did at Toy Fair. Just a fair warning, this is going to be kind of a long one, but you already know that because you clicked the link. Right on. Thank you, guys. If you guys, let's do the standard, our standard stuff. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, drop us a like. Today, we got something special in the comment section. If you guys could, please leave a comment for these two guys. It's his birthday on Thursday. It's his birthday on Sunday. So, wish the WolfPackers happy birthday. 2 years and 2 days apart. This being a leap year, it's 2 years and 3 days apart.
I'm the third day.
Yep, so if you could, show a little love for the WolfPackers. And then mine is a week after his. So, you know, we're all together on it. Yeah, show a little love in the comment section if you could. All right, so let's get started. We've got Nerd News Today. Go follow him on Instagram. Go give him a like and subscribe on YouTube. He was kind enough to give us some of his video feed. Without further ado, let's roll it. Alright guys, so that was the AOA or Apocalypse Wave. It's a comic line from the mid-90s, 93 to 95, somewhere around there. I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's an alternate reality where Professor X is killed way back in the 60s and the X-Men grow up without Professor Xavier.
I don't really like the wave, although there are some good figures, but I mean, if it's gonna be an Age of Apocalypse wave, why is it the Build-A-Figure Apocalypse instead of Sugar Man? No one even knows who that is.
Yeah, we kind of got played with Sugar Man. Some people were thinking it was going to be Sabretooth because of Wild Child.
Without knowing who the Build-A-Figure is or what wave it would be, it looks, from the figures, it looks like it would be like a Savage Land wave.
Yeah, it's definitely an alternate wave. I kind of like it. I think I'm going to pick that one up. Now, the Apocalypse, that's not the Build-A-Figure, and it's also not a reprint of the Build-A-Figure that they had a couple years back. It's a new mold, and that's a deluxe figure. It's going to come in the price range of about $29.99, similar to like Red Hulk and Outback Hulk.
And Black Widow.
Yeah, $29.99 deluxe pack. The next wave that's going to be hitting Marvel Legends is the Abomination Wave. Let's check it out. So that wave comes with Rage, the leader, Miss Marvel, Mach 1, Iron Man, Captain America, and the Captain America is the single figure with no bath. Captain America, Iron Man, and Miss Marvel, they're from the Gamerverse video game. Comes out this September, so we kind of don't know anything about it unless you've been watching previews. Guys, yeah. What are we thinking about this wave?
From looking at the figures, they look pretty good, but I'm not too sure about the leader. Like, the whole wave as a whole, it's good, but the leader and maybe Mach 1 maybe aren't so good.
I think that leader is obviously gonna be a not sell good character.
Yeah, peg warmers. Every wave has them. You definitely need an update. The last leader you got was from the Toy Biz era, but it's not a figure that I'm screaming for. Mach 1 I've never even heard of. Miss Marvel is the same Miss Marvel from the Sandman wave back in 2016, 2015. Same exact figure, basically. So they're, you know, Hasbro's kind of being cheap on it. One thing they're not being cheap on is the Abomination. We thought that was I thought that was the same Build-A-Figure from a couple years ago, but it's a whole new body sculpt. So that they are kind of, and that's from the Gamerverse Abomination. Is it bad that I only want Rage out of the whole wave? The only guy I liked was Rage.
Yeah, I liked Rage and the Captain America.
Yeah, he's kind of tactical. I'm on the fence about this wave. Maybe secondary market, buy the Build-A-Figure, because it is a cool figure, the Abomination.
Yeah.
And it kind of looks like Killer Croc a little.
A little bit. If you've got the Killer Croc wave from maybe that's why I'm thinking that it got reused, because he does look like Killer Croc from the last Mattel wave.
Now the next one is for all you army builders out there.
It's a Hasbro Pulse exclusive.
Roll it. Pretty cool putting all those together. The dad in me is gonna have to bring this one down though. It would cost you $270 to buy all the troopers that were in that one. They're actually cheaper though for you army builders. Hasbro's letting them go for $14.99. So price point's a little bit cheaper. If you were to get the Supreme Leader, it came in the 2-pack with Ormanzola. That was like about $40. So you're spending over $300 for that same diorama.
I would do it, but Hasbro's just doing that to make you spend a lot of money so they can get more money.
It's definitely a cash grab, having to buy anything, whether it's stormtroopers, droids, whatever. But the one thing I like is that they dropped the price point a little bit. Yeah, guys, go to flea markets, swap meets. You can buy them for maybe $10, $8, $7 sometimes. Just depends. You got to look around if you're really looking to army build. So if you go on Hasbro Pulse, they're having a fan vote. It's out of 3 figures, and one of them will be selected, and it'll come out this summer. They'll have it ready. One thing that's kind of special about this is that the 2 that don't get selected will never be made, ever. So Elektra is just a repaint of the SPDR Elektra. Just white to red. She comes with the sword. This one didn't come with the sword, but we don't necessarily need another one. It's a cool figure, but yeah. And then Silk, I think in my mind is the best one. Sif is really good. It's a really good mold and everything, but I think my vote would go for Silk if I'm voting.
Yeah, considering that we haven't gotten another Silk in like a few years.
Yeah, it's been a while since, and this Silk looks better than the Silk that we got before. While we're still on the subject, here's the Miss Marvel from the Sandman wave. So, I mean, you can still find her in certain Walgreens and things like that where they never restock their merchandise. Yeah, you can pick her up, and it's basically the same exact one. All right, so in 2018, we got a Monster Venom Build-A-Figure wave. It had Venom, Carnage,
symbiotes basically.
Yeah, symbiotes and Typhoid Mary. It's some of the waves were, some of the figures in the waves weren't great. I only picked up 2. I picked up Venom and Carnage. But what I was able to do, it's actually a good friend of the channel picked up this one here. Miss Ruby's 12 Angels picked this one up for me for my birthday. Thank you for that. So yeah, that was the way I was able to build this guy. A lot of people weren't able to build it because they didn't like the figures in the wave. And then if you can notice, there's a slight tint of purple, like a cobalt purple, if that's even a color. What they did with the new one though is they fixed it more comic accurate, and I didn't even know this going in, but this is actually the Matt Gargan, the Scorpion. His Venom. He became the owner of the symbiote for a time. The new one is releases March 1st, so depending on when you're watching this, it's probably already out. You might even have it already. Another thing that Hasbro did is they saw the secondary market was bubbling for this, $80 to $100 on the secondary market, so they re-released it at a $30 price point, which if you didn't buy this, $30, $80, which one would you rather do?
30.
Yeah. So Black Widow's finally getting her solo movie, and there's a toy line to go with it. There's going to be 3 different solo Black Widows coming out, and then there's the Black Widow Wave. Some people call it the Black Widow Wave, some people call it the Crimson Dynamo Wave, and that one will also have a Black Widow in it. So we're getting 4 Scarlett Johanssons. You know what I say? That's 4. That's 4 enough. So 4 Scarlett Johanssons, and I'm okay with that. I can deal with 4 Scarlett Johanssons. The first white one is a Target exclusive. That's a reprint of the vintage one, comic book based. The second one is the gray. That's a Walmart exclusive. That's from a timeline in the 90s, comic books in the 90s when she was gray for a bit. And then the last one is a deluxe. That one's got explosions. It comes with a stand and all kinds of things like that. That being a deluxe, it's $29.99. What do you guys feel?
A cool thing that you can do with the deluxe parts is use the blast effects for like Iron Man when he's flying away, or use the big blast effect for like an X-Men when they're using their mutant powers.
You definitely don't have to use it just for this one. Another thing, they're calling it the evolution of Marvel Legends, is you'll see some of the guns, they're hollow in the barrel. They're hollowing out the barrels, and you can add those blast effects just like this right in there for your ACBAs and all your photography type stuff.
I really want that deluxe Black Widow because I like how she comes with a lot of accessories and a stand.
$29.99, and she's all yours. All right, the Crimson Dynamo or Black Widow Wave is next. It comes out March 30th is the street date, and it's a 7-figure wave. Check it out.
I really like that Taskmaster, although it kind of looks like Ronin.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like they reused the mold and repainted it.
Shield.
Yeah. Speaking of Shield, I know you guys have something to say on this. What do you think about your Red Guardian?
Hopper. R.I.P. Hopper.
Spoiler alert! I've never seen that show.
Boo.
I'm probably never gonna watch it now because now I know that Hopper dies. Good job.
Well, I mean, there may be a possibility that he lives.
Yeah, or he's in the the Up and Under world?
The Upside Down.
There you go. It shows how much I know about Stranger Things.
I already saw the teaser.
Yeah.
Of season 4.
Winter Soldier's got the lower body of the Punisher, the tactical gear. Crossbones, when I first saw him, I was like, I can take his head off and put Frank Castle's head on there. That would look pretty
He's got
cool.
the lower half.
Elena Belova. We haven't seen the movie yet, but maybe they're trying to flip her into being the new Black Widow. Give us a younger, cheaper version of Black Widow. I don't know. We'll wait and see when the movie comes out. March 30th is the release date for the toy line.
In the comics, Yelena is actually Black Widow's enemy.
Well, enemies, brothers forever. You guys are siblings and enemies, so. Up next, we've got Iron Man 2020. He's going to be a Walgreens exclusive. Roll the clip. So that Walgreens exclusive reminds me a little bit of the 80th anniversary Iron Man that we just had, but it's got the the shoulder thing, so it's different, but it's a little too close. So for me, if I have that one, if I have the 80th anniversary, I'm not picking up the Walgreens exclusive. How do you guys feel?
And for this, I'd go with pass because they just make too many Iron Mans for every year.
Yeah, that's a pass for me.
Yeah, it'd be a pass for me because, yeah, they make too many Iron Mans, but they're also making the exact same Iron Mans.
Yeah, body molds are pretty similar. Okay, so then you also saw the James Rhodes War Machine. If you don't have it, that's definitely a smash. I would smash that any day of the week if I didn't have it. But we've got this guy here, an 05 Toy Biz era. And all the accessories that come with that one, pretty much they come with this one. And I know from experience, it's a bit much. It's kind of, you can't do a whole lot. You see there?
And whoop.
Yep. And then you got the alternate head sculpts, but you don't need them because, bam, there's Rhodesy right there. So that's one thing. Toy Biz, and then the flapping hands, the flapping toes, all that. The one I do like is actually the Starburst or the Star Boost, the white one that's gonna be in the game. I'd pick that one up. Different concept, different color.
Yeah.
I'd try it out. That's a smash. All right, so up next, we've got the Rider series. We've got 2 that already came out. They're available right now in stores. And then we've got a 3rd entry coming up. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Roll the film.
Roll it.
Guys, that Frank Castle is dope. I am gonna smash that like there's no tomorrow.
I'm smashing all of it, and I like how Punisher comes with a Viking-style helmet.
Yeah, he rolls around in that, just clunking people over the head.
Then Cosmic Ghost Rider kind of reminds me of Joker dressed as the Red Mask guy from the Killing Joke.
the Red Hood.
Spoiler alert.
If you've ever seen the animated movie, it's the first R-rated DC animated movie too, by the way.
And then Squirrel Girl's bike is just a repaint of Deadpool's bike.
Yeah, you know, Marvel, Hasbro, they're cutting corners a little bit. The only thing is that Squirrel Girl, brand new mold. So we've never gotten her. They did reuse the squirrel from Squirrel Pool. Yeah. And then they kind of repainted the bike. They
added a new basket.
The scooter. Actually, the Punisher's bike is a redo, is a reuse. It's not Ghost Rider's, but I believe it's Wolverine's, the one where he's wearing the patch. I believe it's the same bike, just with the new paint. But $39.99 a piece. I would for sure get Cosmic Ghost Rider and Punisher.
Yeah. Squirrel Girl is a pass for me.
Yeah, sorry, Squirrel Girl, not this year.
Oh, your squirrels are adorable.
Let's talk about Maximum Venom real quick, guys. It's a comic line that came out last year. Back when I was a kid, we had Maximum Carnage. In Maximum Venom, Venom goes after everyone who's ever worn the symbiote. So in Marvel continuity, everybody's worn the symbiote. So he's going to be going after a lot of guys. They're going to be making an animated TV show as well as Marvel Legends 6-inch figures. Another thing that they're making is Titan Heroes. You know, the big 12-inchers. They're going to be making a bunch of those. Check it out. That cap looks dope. I'm gonna pick up that one for sure. I keep a few of those 12-inchers whenever I get younger Wolfpackers, Wolf Pups, when they come over and they want to play with all the toys, and I'm like, they're not really for playing, they're more for the looking. I got the 12 inches and you know, I'm like, here, you can play with this one. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be picking those up because they look cool. Let's check out the 6-inch line of Marvel Legends. There's also a cap in that one. The video didn't show it. I'll pull up a picture now. Super dope. The cap is a smash. Miles Morales is a smash. I think I might want to pass on Gwen.
Yeah.
If I don't know if you guys saw from the video, but that Miles Morales, there's no butterfly joint, so I don't know how his articulation is gonna work. One thing I am gonna say about about venomizing everything is it after a while it's cool right now. Don't get me wrong. I really like this wave, but it will get old if they keep using it over and over. We've seen it with the Funko. Yeah, Funko Pops. They're venomizing. They've got a venomized wave, and they were cool at first, but everybody's venomized. Unless it's your absolute favorite character, no one's gonna buy them. So just look out for that. That's a heads up.
Get me a venomized Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. Now we've come to the big fella, Hulk. We've got 2 deluxe coming out. We've got the Gray Hulk, Outback Hulk. That's from the Gamerverse. He's pretty cool. He's got the gray lines and stuff. It's kind of a reprint, but I like him. I might pick that one up. That might be a smash. That might be a Hulk smash.
Yeah.
And then another one is the Red Hulk. Target exclusive. That one's cool if you don't have an older version of it. If you don't have the older version of it, that's a definite smash. This is from 2005, I want to say. He was a Build-A-Figure. My buddy was trying to figure out for me if the head can swap. It can't. The ball joint for the new one is much smaller, so you can't outsmart Hasbro. And then you get alternate hands. You get the fisted, the open hand. And then here we've got, we're just showing you guys all our figures. But so body mold is different though from the Gray Hulk, the Outback Hulk to this Hulk. So all right, guys, up next is the X-Force, Strong Guy, or Deadpool Wave. Call it whatever you want. I believe the official name is the X-Force Wave, but let's check it out. So at Toy Fair, they didn't release all the figures. We can still expect to see another one added on. There was only 5 there. There was a Blue Suit Deadpool, Sunspot, Warpath. Yeah, one of my favorite X-Forces, but I can't even say his name. Black Tom Cassidy, which is cool. Now Juggernaut's got a buddy, a partner in crime, if you will. And then Strong Guy. Strong Guy was a really cool one. That's one I'm gonna smash that one. I like Sunspot was probably the least favorite of the wave, but I'll pick it up just because I want that Strong Guy. How you guys feeling?
Smash and pass.
Well, you can't smash and pass. You gotta be either or.
Because I only like Warpath out of that wave because Deadpool is basically just a repaint.
Yeah, and it's actually not a good Deadpool. It looks like the one that was on the scooter. They used that same mold and repainted that one. They probably had a bunch left over because the scooter didn't sell. So who knows? Hopefully we get like a cable or something like that. That would look really cool.
Deadpool usually comes with a cable.
Yeah. Up next, we've got one that's very near and dear to my heart. If you guys have Disney Plus, we're not sponsored by them, but if you have it, go check this cartoon out. It's Spider-Man, the animated series. We're getting a toy line. They've only got 3 figures out right now, so check them out. Roll the clip. All right, so that wave is entirely dedicated to people of my age that grew up watching that cartoon. What do you guys think of the wave?
I like the Gwen Stacy and how you can change it to MJ, but I think that if I have it, I would give the MJ to you.
Definitely a cool feature having the multiple heads. You can switch off who you want, Gwen Stacy one day or MJ the next.
I don't really like how the Peter Parker figure, the head comes with the white glasses. Like, they could have added, like, a little shine at the bottom.
Yeah, these are still prototypes. As you can see, they only had 3 figures, so the wave isn't complete. They might tweak a little bit. Hopefully that's one of the things that they tweak. Enough people get to talking about it, they might go clear instead of white lenses. Another thing is that Spider-Man. The pizza Spider-Man is the gold standard right now for articulation. This one here is a brand new articulation. It's supposed to be better. It's got the no pin technology, which we've been hearing about. You won't be able to see the pins, but you still see the pins in the arms. That part sucks. You spend hundreds of dollars. Yeah, I'm showing the guns. You spend hundreds of dollars on these figures, and they can't get the pins right. So hopefully they can take care of that. All right, let's stick to the vintage a little bit and show you guys a line from the first appearance, Storm and Rogue in alternate suit.
Kids, take care of your toys. This is what will happen when you don't take good care of them. This is from the 2000 movie X-Men.
This is actually Rogue, if you guys can't tell by her locks and her hair. Yeah, 2000. Got the leather suit that they had. Yeah, take care of your figures, or don't let little kids play with them. He's had this one since he was about 4.
Maybe 3.
Another thing is we've got this one. There's a black alternate. Once I pick that one up, I'm gonna open these up and do a comparison. But that one is from X-Men, Giant Size X-Men #1, where she makes her first appearance ever, and it's also Pride of the X-Men, the animated series and the video game.
X-Men, welcome to die.
Speaking of the 2000 X-Men movie, Fox just blew us out of the water. They came out with a line from the 2000 X-Men movie. Roll the clip. Super dope figures, guys, and the really cool part is that they made alternate heads for Magneto and for Professor X. So you got a James McAvoy or a Patrick Stewart when it comes to Professor X, and you've got Michael Fassbender or Ian McKellen. So really cool. You can do either or, and that's actually the Rebecca Romijn Stamos Mystique, not the Jennifer Lawrence. So that's really cool. I'm really glad they made that line. That takes me back to when I was just a young lad.
A wee lad.
A wee lad.
A cool thing that you can do with Magneto and Professor X is have a time swap, where you have one character be young and the other old.
Days of Future Past, guys. You can live it out in your dreams.
And for Mystique, I think that it's cool how they actually give her the details, like all the scales.
Yeah, Rebecca Romijn said that she had to be in a chair for hours when they put the scales on her. Luckily, we don't have to go through that. Now, Hasbro's got a very specific rule that they will never have any figures from an R-rated movie. Well, Deadpool turned PG-13, so check out this wave that they made for the Deadpool movie. That whole entire wave is a smash for me. Josh Brolin, Cable. We got Zsa or Zaza. Zaza's her name. She's actually the nurse or the love interest for Joaquin Phoenix and Joker. If you guys didn't know, she didn't have the fro in Joker. But I love how they gave her guns so she can run around just do 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 do. And then Megasonic, Super Teenage Warhead, whatever your name is. She's all right. But then the Deadpool. Did you see the scope on the Deadpool? That thing is tight and dope. You mix them up, you X-Men them up, you get dight.
I think they also should have put Yukio in the wave.
Yeah, it definitely could have been a 5-figure wave. We don't know yet how they're gonna sell them. Same thing with the Professor X wave. If they're gonna go in 2-packs, if they're gonna be singles, they might. People, sometimes they listen to the fans and give them what they want. This is definitely fan service. This is something that I've wanted. This is something a bunch of people have wanted. So, good job, Hasbro. You knocked it out on that one.
Bye, Yukio.
Speaking of fan service, if you're a fan of the show and you're subscribed, you saw I showed you guys how to do a mod for Old Man Logan. You guys picking up what we're getting at? Old Man Logan. Are you guys picking up what we're getting at?
Still no.
Marvel Legends has released a Old Man Logan wave of Old Man Logan, Baby Hulk, and Old Man Hawkeye. Check it out. Oh, Nimrod's there. A different wave, but he's in there. Roll the clip.
That was hecka cool. What about you, Big Mike?
Yeah, they were cool. I liked how Old Man Logan came with a baby Hulk.
I like to call him Baby Yoda.
Yeah. All you guys just remember that Old Man Logan did it first. Everyone's all Mando'd out now and Baby Yoda, but Old Man Logan did it first. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the hat looks like it's removable, and the facial features they look like Hugh Jackman. So that's kind of cool that they did that. I like how his trench coat was torn up, like it's weathered. One of the things I want to do, I don't know if you can see it back here, but we got a T-Rex. I want to modify a T-Rex that we have for the symbiote T-Rex. If you know the comic line, you can kind of see it there. But yep, check this comic book out if you guys are ever anywhere. Check it out. It's super dope. Alternate universe where I don't want to spoil it, but check out Old Man Logan if you've never seen it before. Also Nimrod was in there. He's not from that wave. I don't think he's going to be in that wave. I think he's going to go more with like the first appearance Storm and the green outfit Rogue. Nimrod, if you guys didn't know, he's also from Days of Future Past from the comic book. He didn't make it to the movie. But if you watch it, again, reverting back to Disney Plus. If you've got Disney Plus, go check out the X-Men the Animated Series from the 90s. He's in that one. The Days of Future Past, the story is different from the movie that we saw. Segueing from the movie to figures is something that I'm really excited about. I've actually already pre-ordered mine, but check it out. Roll the clip.
That was hecka cool.
Yeah, super tight that one. They let out the license for the Fox movies. The likeness is incredible on it. We've needed one of those for a long time. We needed a Hugh Jackman Wolverine for a long time.
Now that we have these figures, we can start building out our cinematic X-Men's.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan to me. I mean, with just this wave alone, we've got the Wolverine, we've got the 2 Magnetos, the 2 Professor X, we've got Mystique. So yeah, I'd like to see an Anna Paquin Rogue. If you guys can't tell, reverting back to the bald lady. But this one was actually the Anna Paquin Rogue. It's kind of hard to see anymore, but yeah, I'd definitely be down for that. Definitely a smash for me. All right, so we're gonna close this one out with the granddaddy of them all, the guy that started it all. Stanley is getting his own figure. There he is, Mr. Stanley himself. There were plans to make this figure a year ago, but before he passed away, there was somebody brought up a claim for sexual harassment, so that it got put on hold, and eventually they ended up making it. So yeah, we've got ourselves a Stanley figure. The other one was gonna be a Build-A-Figure actually, but they re-released this one. I wouldn't doubt it that they're gonna make this one a deluxe. This one's gonna fly off shelves, guys. Everyone's gonna want a Stanley.
I like how the Captain America shield is signature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is a cool feature. Well, that's gonna wrap it up, guys. That's everything that Marvel Legends is putting out. We're gonna make a part 2 because we're running long on time. We're gonna make one for Star Wars and Nerf guns, and also Nerf gun competitors. So pretty much Hasbro has a lot of properties. We're not gonna have time to get to everybody, but they're coming out with Ghostbusters. They're coming out with G.I. Joe. They have Beyblades. What else do they have? Transformers. Tons of
Mortal
stuff.
Kombat.
No, that's
Storm.
Yeah, Storm and
All those anime companies.
good job. So make sure you guys turn on your notifications for part 2. And as always, leave us a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, share us with a buddy, a friend, one of the homies, that guy down the street that you barely even talk to. That's something that's a good conversation piece. Hey, you guys heard about the WolfPack? Try it out.
Follow the Instagram.
Yep, put it down here for you. You know the deal.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks again for wishing these guys a happy birthday. Deuces.